I'm going to go through some of our magnet fishing treasure. Guess we could probably start over here. Got something else to show you as well. This is a reel we found. Cleaned it up really good. And it's a really good bait caster. I used it. Got to get used to it. Bait casters are a little bit different. And off to the side, we just got in our 2,500 pound double-sided. We haven't used it yet, so can't wait to do that. Made a really janky package for it. Duct tape, foam, very good construction. Okay, battery. A lot of batteries at marinas. We've been to a few marinas. Washers. Metal slug with a screw through it. Hunk of metal of some kind. This came off the railroad, most of this stuff near the old railroad built probably in the 1850s. Things that flew off of trains or helped clamp loads down, I'm assuming. Who knows? We came across some cartridges that someone had dumped. They hadn't been fired. This one actually has been fired, but found the ends to them, most of them. So somebody threw a box of ammo down there. We'll go back and maybe we'll find something. I don't know if they just scattered them to the wind or they threw a whole box and maybe there's a gun near it, but we're going to keep that place in mind. Nails and nails. Bunch of odds and ends. Lots of these rifle slugs that have just come apart from the cartridge over time. Don't know how old they are, but I'd love to find out. One of these days I'll look up stuff. See if I can find. This was kind of an odd part. It's like a spline and a screw shoved into something. Could be part of a car. Part of a drive shaft, maybe. This is an interesting one. I wanted to see if there was any kind of a writing on this. I can't really see any right offhand, but it looks like placard of some kind. It's got rounded edges. More cartridges. We found these. This is a 3030 cartridge, complete, not fired. We found that at a bridge. Shell. I've showed that in some of my other videos. I really don't know what to do with those yet. The powder's probably bad, but I don't want them to blow. This is a lure we found. Where did we find this? Pretty sure at a reservoir. It's a mouse lure, big lure. Needs new hooks, but it'd be good. Okay, big pile, assorted pile. Piece of wood in there. Bracket of some kind. Can't remember where we found most of this stuff. This would be bridges. Probably bridges on these things. Unidentifiable part. Wire. Always a ton of wire. Just look at it as you're cleaning up. Take this stuff to the dump. Pay to have it recycled. That's what we do. Nothing really to note here. I just recycle all this stuff normally. This really doesn't mean too much. Here's a fishing reel crank. Probably not going to be able to be used, but I'm going to keep it anyway because I'm nostalgic. More wire. Drill bit, which I found this drill bit case at a dock on a lake. And I'm going to clean these up actually and reuse these for sure. Sinkers. Nuts and sinkers. Nails, nails, nails. Nothing to note. Plenty of bottle caps. Always alcohol. Even though you're not supposed to drink alcohol at the reservoir, they do. I don't blame them. Really, that's all just crap. There's nothing in here. I did find, see if I can find it. There's that over here. Found this at a reservoir. I have no idea what it is. It's got some kind of powdery substance in it. Not sure exactly what that is. But we were thinking maybe makeup. It's pretty old. Bell. Probably a catfish bell. Hunk of steel. Something. I don't see anything else. A weird knob I got. I think we got that off a bridge. Radio knob maybe. Doesn't have any marking on it. Battery. Something. Sterno. Burner. Camping. Found that at a reservoir. Another crank. Very nice crank if you clean it up. Catfish bell. Very old. Rusty, been down there for a long time. That's about it there. Now this is my bigger stuff. Here's all these railroad specs we found at the old bridge, bike trail, old railroad. Found, I think, 28, 38. Actually found this on the road near that, and I have no idea what this is. It's got patent numbers on it. Maybe one of you will know what that is. There's some random part. Came off a truck. It was right next to the guardrail on the side of the road. We found a whole bunch of these at the railroad. They were the same, so I'm assuming when they took the railroad out, they cut these out, and we found several of them. Right there. Found this old steering wheel. I thought was pretty cool. I'm going to clean it up and see if there's any identifiable markings on it. It's rubber mainly on the outside. Very thin rubber, but just kind of seems like a old tractor steering wheel. But I thought that was pretty cool. I saw it and cast it at it and actually got it. Over there is a couple fishing poles pulled out of various lakes. This showed it in another video. It's an old bell mounted on a wall. I'd like to sand this down and see if it's got any markings on it, but it's still got the motor inside, and then the two bell housings in there, and then more wires up in there. That was very cool. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show everybody what we get on our adventures, and we always get quite a bit. We hit a couple different bridges. Always move around, see what you got, and have fun and magnet safe.